Now that we've looked at the form and the direction for describing a scatter plot, we're going to look at how you describe the strength of the relationship. So if it's linear, meaning it makes a line, then we're going to describe the strength as follows. So if that line is super tight, we were to draw the line and it would go through most of the dots, we would call that strong. If the dots are kind of spread out, but it's still pretty clear where that line goes, we would call that moderate. If the dots are really spread out, but at least we still have a sense that it's either uphill or downhill, that'll be weak. And then if you really just can't tell, if it looks like somebody took a handful of glitter and threw it up in the air and it just kind of landed all over the place, we would say that was none. So there's just no pattern there to really look at. We're going to look at a little bit later in this chapter actually quantifying that, so we'll put a number to the relationship. And that number is called the correlation coefficient, and we use the lowercase letter r to indicate that that's what we're talking about. So we'll take a look at that in another slide. So we have the form, the direction, the strength, and then the last one is the unexpected. So these can be things like outliers, clusters, some sort of subgroup, anything that doesn't quite fit the general trend. Okay, and these are always things that you want to give some special attention to kind of figure out what's going on there. So this is the Old Faithful geyser that we looked at earlier, and there's kind of two groups on here. And so I would say that there were two clusters on this one, which would be kind of an interesting thing to note. And then the next graph is the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit, and then how many cans of soda were sold. And so there's one clear outlier here, down here around 86 degrees and about 170 cans. So that gives us the four things we talk about. So we talk about the form, whether it's linear or curved, the direction, positive or negative, the strength, so weak, moderate, strong, or none, and then whether there are any outliers, clusters, anything that's unexpected in that scatter plot.